So it is mid-May here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's time to kind of clean up my dwarf rhododendron bonsais. And I know, just scouring YouTube, there isn't a lot of information on how you're supposed to properly deadhead them. So this video is going to show you guys how to do some maintenance on your trees, and hopefully give you some pointers and set you guys up for some good growth in the growing season. So these are my two dwarf rhododendron bonsai. This larger one here you're seeing first, I deadheaded last week. These are great for bonsai. In spring they produce beautiful purple flowers. They're quite hardy, and the leaves are really nice and small, so you get that nice tree shape. And also they backbud very nicely. If you hack off a limb or a partial, you'll see new growth coming from where you cut. Now when you're shaping your trees, you want to be careful because the branches can be quite brittle. So when wiring, go slow and gradual to achieve the movement that you're looking for. Let's take a look at a branch that I already removed the head from right here. That's where the head was. You see we have three nice shoots coming off. So when you're cutting them, you want to be careful not to snip off the new growth. Let's take a look at a rhodie that was not deadheaded. Now these were supposed to be flowers, but because we did not deadhead last year, we just have growth. You can see the deadhead right there in the center. So like I said, it's really important to remove those heads so that you get nice flowers in the next growing season. And then also for aesthetic reasons, it's dead, it's not attractive looking, and it also adds a lot of vigor to it. So let's go ahead and remove it now. There you go. Now you can see these stems and the head right there. The stems produce the flowers. That's where the flowers grow off of. So when you're removing it, you want to start by peeling off the stems to expose the head and snip it right at the base. Let's take a look at my smaller rhododendron. You can see there's still some purple flowers left over, and also some new growth. Oh, the bright green is the new growth. So you can see right here, that's what we were looking at. The stems are shooting out through the center of the flower. So let's go work on this one right here that's all dead. Those are the new growth pads coming out, but it looks like we only have two here. So let's remove the stems first by just pulling them out. You want to pluck them and expose where the head is. See, the head is actually green. You know, it's still growing. It's not completely dead yet. However, it will die. So that's why we want to remove it. So a lot of people use their fingers to remove it. You can use your fingers, or you can use scissors if you'd like. But essentially, this is what we're trying to achieve. Let's take a look. And you may have some leftover buds that did not bloom. You want to go ahead and remove those so the tree can disperse its energy evenly, and then also for aesthetic reasons. Alright, let's see that one more time. So we're going to start by pulling up the stems. Here we go. Remove all those and the dead leaves and flowers. Let's get rid of that, and we're going to expose. So you can see right here the head, and then also the shoots of new growth. Now on the very bottom right here, there is some new growth, but it's not growing evenly because the dead head is kind of covering it from the sun. So it's extremely important that we remove this so you get even growth.